Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Cancer, through the Taurus reading, I was inspired to do what you've just read in the title. What can you expect this summer? So, we're going to start with the Energy Oracle deck, and I'm going to use that card to kind of pull out something that's about you right now, because we're going to be sort of projecting into the future here, right? Looking into the summer, well, depending on when you get this. I guess it's a little less timeless than others, but you know, you might find it in the middle of the summer, and if it's resonating with you, it could be talking about where you're going towards the end of the summer. So yeah, we're gonna get started with that. And what else do I have to say? Well, if this reading resonates with you, there will be an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description. So we're gonna get a card for Cancer, for my dear Cancerians. An energy oracle card, kind of talking about their energy right now. A message for them right now. Cancer. 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 Energy. Cancer's energy. Oh, you got 3. Wow. This is so intriguing. I gotta give me a second with this. Look at this. You're gonna see it too. Look at, there's a storyline here. We have the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. We have walking away and then the garden and the gate. Wow, what is this you've got going on? Okay, this is such an interesting message because this looks like to me like finalizing something in one's life. Closing something off, closing off a cycle, pulling up your big girl pants and walking on through. Big girl, big boy pants. Like, okay, because then we go into this young and inexperienced, a little bit nervous energy here. I do want to say that right now, Cancer, you are on a cusp. You're on a cusp of closing off the past and getting ready to walk through the gate of the future. Of your future. And it kind of seems to me like you're being led by your heart, which is really nice. It's really the Cancer being in their energy. Your emotions and your feelings have guided you up to this point, to the point where you start to, and you're looking back though. She looks back with a bit of a smile, like with fondness. Looking back perhaps at having perspective. I feel like it's being able to have perspective in a sense. You know, even things that were challenging in the past, maybe you've built a bridge with all those feelings, emotions, and energies and thoughts, and that they don't haunt you anymore. So it is a lot like just looking back one more time. And as you walk out the gate, you're totally mature. Like you've learned all the lessons that you can in that. But you're going up to a new gate, into the unknown. And you're young because you're going to be exploring and doing things that you have not explored and done yet. And there you go with your heart chakra leading you in the way. What do you got here? Well, I want to say the underline is really interesting. It's kind of making me think you're not really taking much from the past with you into the future. It's empty. It's a little bit like the Fool's energy, like just a little tiny pack on your back, and that is it. Sorry, I'm just in my living room and the kitchen's over there. I wasn't sure if that was Lily, my little dog, or the machine, the fridge is making ice. I don't know what to do. So I'm going to get into the tarot, and I'm going to see what else we have going on here. This is kind of exciting. I mean, because I think it's a great energy to have. Oh, too. And I want to say for any of my Southern Hemisphere friends, I know it's not turning into summer for you guys. So I want to say the change in season. Like if you're going into winter. So the fact that we're coming closer to a change in season, and here you are getting ready to go out a gate. Wow. You're about to, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to have more cards come out. Okay, where do I start? This is so interesting. So you have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords, followed by the Two of Cups. So that the Two of Cups coming in there is, I wanted to pull this out, is reminding me of this guidance, this heart chakra. Your emotions and your feelings are what the compass is here, kind of leading you through one gate and into the next. Wow. I want to say these three, it's kind of like confronting, not running away from your feelings, from what your feelings could be, what your deeper feelings could be, who and where and what you can have deeper feelings with. Because the Seven of Swords can be running away from things, can be sneaking, can be lying to yourself, could be all sorts of things associated with this. But running into the Queen of Swords, there's no time for that. Not with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, you can see like it's out in the open. It's clear thinking, it's clear vision, it's clear knowing, it's clairvoyance. Look at that, right? She's sitting there and she's got this chalice of water. And there's water in it. They have water in the chalice, so her chalice is full. Your cup, your emotions are full, your heart is full. And she's not hiding it, but she does protect it. And that kind of feels like a lesson learned. You don't necessarily have to hide your feelings and emotions, but you can protect them. Because this is being very open with your feelings and emotions. So I want to say so far, your summer looks like, Cancer, that you are going past a point of learning a difference between protecting and hiding your feelings and emotions. And you're about to walk out into new experiences where you are expressing and moving forward with your feelings and emotions. Underneath the Seven of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands, which is so interesting, 2 sevens. Being a little defensive, protective, sneaking away. Maybe, yeah. Like in the past, hiding your feelings and your emotions to protect them. And then the Queen of Swords, we have Temperance sitting underneath the Queen of Swords. Okay, if you look at this Temperance card, you can see how he's sort of like pushing the sun away, holding back the sun. There's something to be dealt with for me in this Temperance card about the unknown, about fears, with the moon being the one that's being exposed and sort of shown most obviously here. But with it matching up with the Queen of Swords, I feel like this Temperance, this balance, this realizing that it's okay to express your feelings and your emotions, to be more expressive in that, to be more engaging in that, but you can still protect it. Like, I think I'm getting it through to you. Like, what I'm trying to say here is it's a little bit like having become real clear about what your own fears are. And those fears don't necessarily have any truth in whatever it is that you're moving forward in. So it's more important to see your truth, to see the truth for what it really truly is. But before you can do that, you have to actually look at the fears and the darkness that can often be more present for us. And with the Two of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles. So there's different ways that you can do this. There's different ways to manage this. You are going to find very different ways of managing your feelings and your emotions, your expression of that, utilizing them for yourself. I sort of feel, it's funny, when I get readings like this for Cancer, sometimes I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. It would be like if I got a reading for Aries on how to be really confident and go after what you want. Although they've had that before and I've taken it. So, the bottom you have the Devil. Let's see, you have, then it's reversed. You have the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Just give me a second. I want to look at everything here. I feel like in the summer for you, there's some sort of temptation. But it doesn't feel like a very strong temptation. Like she's kind of got almost unnoticed. There could be something that you're not seeing this summer. Like you're kind of busy. You're looking and living your best self and doing your best things here. But I feel like I can't not do that. Like I feel like this devil is sort of like peeking around. And I do want to say, because it looks like you've gone through some sort of lesson here and you've found completion in it walking out the gate, that getting ready to open the new gate, there is a sense of naivety, right? Like being a little bit young and naive in these new circumstances. So, I mean, you could be sitting in a place right now where you don't feel naive about anything. But don't fool yourself, because we can all go into situations that are completely, we have like absolutely no experience in. I do feel like there is something this summer that you will have absolutely no experience in. And it's a little bit of a test. And I do want to say, not a test in, oh, can you do this? Are you able to do this? It's more like a little test to fine tune what you've already developed for yourself here. It's, yeah, to fine tune what you've already created within yourself. It's a slight challenge. It could even be about negotiating and understanding the Two of Cups in different ways. Just because the Two of Pentacles is coming out with it. I'm sorry if I'm a little sloppy with my words today. I have another device in my mouth and I pinch my tongue with it once in a while here. I want to clarify. I'm going to clarify a few things. It feels like the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles are linked to this Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. But it's like it creeps up on you. So I don't know if you could also be in a situation this summer where you are like feeling really great, really wonderful about everything, what you're creating, how things are working out for you, what achievements you've made, what achievements you're working towards. And then there's almost like a little hiccup with the Devil sitting behind there. So I'm going to look at the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles first. Why is Two of Pentacles here for the Two of Cups? It's just Seven of Pentacles, which is interesting. The Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is definitely about something that has to do with really strong feelings and emotions. The Two of Cups it can be soulmates. It's definitely about combining two energies that are totally in sync with one another. Totally in sync. But you want to bring a lot of practicality to this. You want it to be really practical. You don't want to not pay attention to important elements in life that need to be looked after and need to be considered. You want to make plans and you want to keep reassessing them as you move forward to have like some sort of brand new success. You want, if you want to see success beyond just the emotional realm here. That's what the Two of Cups is. Okay. Now I see. So this is not just about, okay, yeah, you can have a lot of feelings and emotions for someone. How practical is this? Like, is this something that what I see you exploring here, sort of on an emotional and a mental realm with the Queen of Swords, but is it practical? Like, do you have the same outlook, plans, hopes that this other person may have that you're dealing with? And it may be romantic or it may not. But it's definitely a strong connection. And seeing how this can actually turn into something real successful down the road. Now, maybe that's what part of this is. Because the Nine of Pentacles is a very solitary card. This person has accomplished things on their own. This person is enjoying the fruits of their labor, so to speak, and they have sovereignty. So the devil would love to take your sovereignty away. Peekaboo, right? It's almost as if he sees you putting your hand out to reach for something and trying to put something else in your hand there, or take my hand. I don't know what this is. This is really intriguing. Okay. What is the devil holding out to you? What will the devil hold out to Cancer? Oh. The Three of Swords. Wow. I just felt the brakes come on in this reading. Like, full stop, parking brake on, almost. There's your challenge, Cancer, because look at what you've put this past you. I want to say it really feels like that, with your heart chakra walking away from the things in the past that no longer haunt you, getting ready to open up a brand new gate. But there he is again, because he's always there. Every new cycle, every new test that you're going to go through in life, there's always going to be the energy of something for you to work through. And here it is. What are you reaching for when this kind of happens and comes in? What are you reaching for? Oh, shit. Justice and the Ten of Cups. This is crazy. You got to be a little on your guard this summer, Cancer. Like, I don't want to be over dramatic, and it doesn't feel huge because I feel like you have experience in whatever this lesson is going to be for you. It involves your heart 100%. It involves how you share your heart with others. It's, again, like I sort of implied earlier on, that it's like the devil energy sort of sneaks in a little bit to see how well you've taken on the knowledge from the test. Like, this is passing the test in a really big way. But the devil is always going to try. You want to try it? Come on, you know you like that stuff. You know, it's almost like he feeds the addiction. He feeds the addiction. So could you even have an addiction to having a broken heart? Because he feeds the addiction. Could you have been through this for so long that the minute you are reaching for something and it looks like karmic beauty with Justice and the Ten of Cups, come on. This is karmically beautiful energy. The minute it looks like that, this, like, it could be a completely good and wholesome situation. Kind of shows itself to be that. But there's something underneath there that's creeping around you. Could this end up breaking your heart? Could you end up breaking someone's heart? But I feel a little bit more, like, I literally got, when I, like, the addiction, like, nudging you back into it, is if you've been through a cycle with a broken heart for a period of time, it's like anything we've been in for a period of time, it can become a habit, or it's at least a learned feeling, and it's just so familiar that something better coming in for you. I see this here, but I see it coming in, and I see you wanting to go real slow, really slow with it. And almost when you are thinking, yeah, this is so beautiful. And I love that you have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups, because there is still a sense of sovereignty here, but there's a mutual fulfillment and happiness and joy, and it's balanced and it's just, but it's like a thought, a feeling. It's like the addict in an addict in a nightclub who's been clean for, I don't know, maybe just a few months, but had an addiction for years. And they walk into the public bathroom, and maybe their addiction was Coke, and they see people doing lines of Coke in the bathroom. Like, that's what it is. It's just, and I could almost feel it like that. It just closes in, that feeling of, oh my God, I remember what it was like to feel that. And then it's almost like that's all they can think about is, I remember what it was like to feel that. I remember what it was like to feel that. So then you just start remembering what it was like to feel this. I don't think it could become overwhelming for you, but I think this is almost coming up as a little, like a little precursor to say, you know, if something is really, really good, for goodness sakes, justice is coming in. So I feel like there's real, you know, guidance from the universe in this for you. And you're taking a real practical approach. You're being really practical. Don't let feelings from the past creep up on you, particularly if this is a completely new situation, which it feels like it could be, because this is a mature person walking out the gate, and then this is a completely new person going through a gate. Well, let's look at the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups for Cancer. Oh my gosh, guys, it's really good. Wait, how many cards came out? Oh. This is good. Don't let the addict, the broken heart addict in you, tell you otherwise. Well, I mean, unless you're intellect. I like that you have this card, because you're still going to move forward throughout the summer, like with a clear mind and clearly looking at things. And she's looking at this and she sees the Two of Cups. She can see it. It's right there. But it's almost like an emotional habit. An emotional, yeah, let's make it nice. An emotional reflex. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Star. I want to say that you have worked your way through difficulty. You have found your sovereignty. You have found your stability, your abundance. And then what I like is, like, the Nine of Pentacles is just one step away from the 10. So here we have the 10, and it is balance. It is reciprocation. It is giving and taking equally here. It is success for you and those that you're involved with. It is healing. It is wishes come true. But just watch out for that, almost that reflex. Oh, I know this. This could go here. This is what could happen. I might not be able to walk out of the bathroom door. I might walk over to those lines of Coke. I do not guide anyone to do that too. I'm just saying that, like, it just came on me, like that feeling of, and I've never done that either. I can't even do marijuana. I can't smoke anything. I cough like a horse dying. But I just, like, it came over me like that feeling, and I don't judge anyone who does either. Like, anyway, so it's just a public channel. I don't want to encourage anyone to do something they're not comfortable doing. It's just that feeling of walking in on it. And I don't know, even if it's like, well, it could be relationship. I mean, that's heavy in here. It could be relationship in terms of maybe this person suggests you go to a restaurant. Oh, that's right, I used to go with my ex all the time. And then you get a little bit of that anxiety, or a pattern starts to form where you've been seeing someone for a while and all of a sudden they have a toothbrush at your place, or all of a sudden you have a toothbrush at their place. And depending on which sex you are and if you still menstruate, somebody's got like feminine products. It's just like, wait, I know where this, like, you start to, something happens and you start to almost, I don't know, maybe it's like a little panic, a little anxiety attack that takes over you on this. Just look at it for what it is, right? Look at it and be rational. I think that's your best approach. Because I don't want to tell you just disregard it. Like the devil with the Three of Swords, I'd be pretty careful about disregarding that. I would look at it for what it really is and see if it has any real basis in what's going on for you. And then you have the Page of Wands at the bottom, and that's it. Communication. There might be communication coming into you. That's what might get everything going. I don't know. That's it, Cancer. That was really fascinating. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go do the extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.